Hello everyone, my name is Sergeant Duran. This is Vet Talk. Today's guest is Luis Vasquez from Conga Class.
Thank you. Hi to your viewers, and thank you for having me here today.
It's our pleasure. Now, Luis, what is the Conga Class?
Well, Conga Class started 12 years ago as a hobby between me and my son, and then it turned into a class to help the beginners and help people that are on alcohol and substance abuse programs all around the city.
So this is like a therapeutic,
Yeah.
more than just a Conga class to teach you how to do this.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What happens is that we made it more easier with the technique that we have to teach them faster and to learn how to play fast, I guess. That's the way me and my son look at it.
So now, how are you getting these individuals to your class?
Well, what happens is we started at Nairi, which is in 122nd Street, as a class for the patients there. And it just became a regular thing every Monday and Thursdays.
So you're bringing your passion into volunteer work and helping the community at the same time.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible. I love stories like that. Now, this is also your occupation as well.
Yeah.
So do you have your own location where you teach this course?
Well, no. What I do, I go all around the programs. Some of the programs sponsor me, and I give different classes. They go different sometimes depending on the students that I have. You know, some students learn faster than other ones. So I do some exercises, teach them how to work their hands on the drums, and also we'll look at the television and talk about different techniques and stuff. So it's a combination of different things into the whole class.
What's the normal setup for it? Like how many individuals do you normally have?
Okay, we have between 10 and 15 students, and they each take 5 minutes. So I play a rhythm for them, and they take a solo, which is playing whatever they feel at the time. And it works more as a stress relief, exercise, and maybe also something to work their mind, work their brain a little bit and make them think.
Yeah, because I can see somebody, a lot of our veteran community have a lot of disabilities. Like I see them using that as something instead of something more rigorous. That's easy accessibility. You have your hands. There's not that much requirements to it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but remember that some people are disabled, and if they do want to do that, what I do is I make them do simple things. I don't really make them do something so hard, because it's better that you start slowly into it as you gradually get better. And if that's what you want to do as a hobby, then by all means.
Luis, where does your inspiration come from to do this?
Well, I started playing when I was 5 years old. Started singing in my first class, first grade class in Puerto Rico. At that time, the teacher used to let us bring the drums and the congas. And maybe it started younger than that, but I don't think I remember, because I must have been at my mother's belly at that time. But I think as I remember 5, and then I used to listen to Tito Puente, Roberto Roena, and that was back in the 70s. So we listened to the bands from Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico, everybody dance salsa. And they play music, and they have all the different kinds of rhythm, as La Bomba and La Plena.
Yes, I mean, some of those individuals you mentioned, from my understanding, they started in this area. Would you happen to know any legendary?
Well, when I came back on 1976, I had a friend of mine named Wilson, that his cousin was Diamond, and Diamond used to be a band boy. Band boy is a person that carries the instruments to all the stars and musicians in the band. So what he would allow us to do is he would let us go into the clubs, kind of sneak in, and we will carry the drums for Tito Puente, Ray Barreto, and many other famous people. And that's how we started doing that. By watching these people play, we kind of look at them and learn from them a little bit.
Now, as a young individual watching these famous legends play and help them out, I mean, it sounds like your routine was to start as a band boy, get into the music yourself, and then start these classes. Now, how did you start for the alcoholism, those type of environment? How do you get into that environment though?
What happened was I'm an ex-addict, alcohol, And what happens is, because I've been in the rooms, I've been around I've been people like that. So I have some type of compassion from people like that, because I've been there. And this is funny how things work, that, you know, God has a purpose, and my purpose was to go to what I did, what I done, and be at this stage right now where I have a situation which is perfect, where I teach people and I make sense of what I'm doing.
That's powerful. Yeah. That's so powerful. I mean, going from that situation and recovering and to help others, it's commendable.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No, I can hear the passion in your voice and in your eyes. And, you know, what I want to get at is, you know, now that you're in this situation, now you're recovered, you're helping others. Can you share a story of somebody that you've helped out, like maybe a former client?
Okay. This somebody by the name of Jose. Jose has a really bad back, and he has other difficulties, which I'm not really allowed to talk about them, but I'm just briefly going to talk about him. And he likes music, so he plays. So for the past 5 years, with his back all messed up and his hands, he plays, and he hits those drums hard. Plus, he also sings, you know. So, you know, for me, it kind of touches me that you can see somebody that does that, and other people that have other things, you know, that have the ability to do other things. But this person, you know, he does this, and he does it good, and he's learning more. He's learning. He didn't know, when I started with him, he didn't know how to do anything. He didn't know how to sing. So I used everything, a component of different things, to help him figure out what was it that I needed to help him to take it to that next level.
So using music to help someone recover. Now we're going to take a short break, and then we'll continue this conversation.
Thank you.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Luis Vasquez from Conga Class. Luis, we left off with the person that was recovering. I want to shift over. You mentioned some names like Tito Fuentes, but I mean, who should we be looking at for right now in the salsa community and in the Conga community?
Oh, it depends. And you look at Latin jazz, definitely John Benitez, the person who I perform with, which is a bass player, Giovanni Hidalgo, some of the many, but those two basically are the ones that you want to really, look at it and maybe get some inspiration by them. But there's so many of them right now that,
Well, now Tito Fuentes is a very well recognized name. I think he has his own name over in I want to say Harlem or somewhere in the area.
Yeah. They have a street on, I think it's 110th Street.
Now, who is somebody that you believe that is an inspiration but doesn't get the recognition they deserve?
Oh, definitely. I know Charlie Salina, one of my mentors. Charlie Salina played with timbales and bongos with Barry Rodriguez. Charlie Salina is known for playing timbales and bongos at the same time and perfectionizing. When you start with a band back in the 70s, they have conjuntos where there were no timbal player. There was just one person playing timbales and playing bongos, and that's a form of art that he would just play his bongos and come back into his timbales and do his routine. He's very, very, I think, considered one of the most fastest timbaleros that I've seen besides others, but definitely Charlie Salina.
Now, we keep on mentioning these other people's names, but we're forgetting somebody very important.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, me?
I mean, you have a pretty good reputation yourself. You've been doing this, how many years?
About 45.
45 years, and you've played with great legends.
Yeah.
You have this program. I'm sure it's taken you all over the city.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody was trying to get into or break into this type of lifestyle, this type of music industry, what would you recommend to them?
I guess you definitely need to practice. You can go on YouTube because at my time, you didn't have no YouTube. There were no computers. So when you go to a club, you see somebody playing, and by a chance, if you get something, a riff, they do something on the drums, you go back home and you start thinking, and then you break it down. But I think it's more simple now because now you have this new technology where people can learn real fast. You not only because of all the things that are going, that you can go in the computer, take classes, but mostly a lot of stuff is on YouTube, is online. You can go into that and learn.
Now, what I've seen is a lot of people use YouTube and Pandora at parties or at clubs. Now, there's a whole difference when you have a live audience in there. When you have the real congos and the individuals hitting, what's your take on that?
Well, look at it this, right? Back about 5 years ago, I used to play in a club named Don Coqui, which was here by New Rochelle.
Yes,
right?
I remember that.
And what I did with Jimmy, the owner, was that I would take my timbales on the weekend, okay, and play with the DJ, okay? So I started doing that. I did it for about 4 or 5 years with him. So what happens? When people are in a club and you got the DJ and everybody smashing and dancing, and then I'm hitting the drums, it was like having a live show. That was his concept of having the timbales come and play with the DJ, and it just became crazy. People were just having a great time. I was having a great time. I was learning how to play all kinds of rhythm, hip hops, merengue, all kinds of rhythms that I didn't really practice before, and getting them having my practice there.
Right on the spot.
Right in the spot.
Like OJT right
exactly. There. Exactly, and getting all that experience, and then having the audience look at it and having that feeling,
the sensation,
and people looking at you, they're having a great time, and it was very exciting. So, there's a lot of things that you can do. You just gotta be creative and think of outside of the box, because when you do that, you will different. Remember, it's not trying to be better than everybody, it's trying to be different. And when you're different, that'll show automatically, because you're doing something that is coming out from your heart, and it's coming from your passion. Because everybody has got talent. It's just how you develop it and the people around you that help you develop that.
So now you have passion, you have this system in place. We have someone as you with such world experience in this. How can we get this and bring this to the veteran community?
Oh, definitely. We'll go to veterans and do a demonstration. We have them participate because usually what's really funny that I keep on, not funny, but it gets me excited when you have a class and you have a bunch of people that really don't know what's going to happen, and once they participate in the class, they're having fun because they're doing something that they never did before, or if they tried before, it wasn't taught to them the way I'm teaching them, which I'm having them participate at the same time. So everybody takes 5 minutes to do whatever you feel like.
Now we're going to go on a short break, but right after this break, I have a little question for you, and I'm going to save it until we get back. So if you give us a few minutes, we'll be right back.
And I can't change, even if I try. Even if I wanted to, my love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Love is kind. Love is patient.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with Luis Vasquez from Conga Class. Now, Luis, this is a portable Congo made by LP. Whose signature is
It's
it?
Giovanni Hidalgo. That's the signature. I guess he's the one that has promoted the idea or.
I like that.
participate.
Well, I've never seen a portable Congo, so new experiences every day. Now, this is the question I wanted to ask you. Can you play the national anthem on this?
You know, we talked about it. We talked that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I kind of changed my view on that. Yes, we could do that.
Would you give us a demonstration, please?
Okay, would you sing for me, or do you want me to sing it also?
Just a quick demonstration. I don't want everybody to start getting that attention over here, because then, you know.
Ba ba ra 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 da 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 ba ra ra ra
Thank you so much, Luis. That was incredible. Now, how can I, Gonzalo Duran, get a little demonstration on this?
Okay, I don't have my other 2 drums here, but we'll do this. Okay, we're gonna do like if we playing the Ouija board, but nothing like that. But okay, so we have the palm, our slap, open tone.
Okay, so slap,
Palm, which are you right or lefty?
Right.
Okay, so you palm. Okay, your palm is here.
Okay.
Your slap is here, and then when you hit the open tone, you
Raise.
pull this, and then you go like that.
Got it.
Okay?
So
Palm, slap, open tone. There you go, but more slower.
slower. Got it. So
Palm, slap, open tone. There you go.
perfect.
Okay, now I'll do it for you, right?
Okay, please.
Okay, palm, slap, open tone.
Now you mentioned there's nothing wrong and there's no right way to do it. It's just what's come inside.
Exactly.
Right? So can you just
Okay, so
demonstrate?
let's do this, okay? I'm gonna play on this side, a little small rhythm, and you're gonna play whatever you play on this.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do let's do something like
Bam, with the legend.
so that's what's up.
Thank you
okay?
so much.
Thank you for having me, and to your audience, practice makes perfect. This is a great instrument to release stress, release tension, and have a great time.
Luis, if the audience wants to reach you, how would they do that?
Well, they can go on to Conga Class at gmail.com, or to your facility, or
Yes, if you would like to reach us, you can reach us at CEO@devildogusainc.org or www.devildogusainc.org. Now, I want to say thank you so much for having us. Thank you for the lesson. I appreciate it so much. And to the audience, we welcome you back next week. And as always, God bless America.